even if you try so hard.
Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, where today, continuing on the rally month theme, we have another welly, but not quite, or at least until until now. I don't think we ever talked about their next subsidiary, so to speak. Basically, it's still a welly. It's still produced by Welly, but their old-timer line of products goes with older cars. The next line goes with newer, or at least this is what I knew before I had the BMW M1. If you remember that video, it was also a next model, but it was an older car, so maybe they adjusted their line of products. I'm not really sure. And the M1 I got after I got this one. But in any case, let's talk about today's car. We have the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 10. Mitsubishi has a long-standing history with rallying, and especially their ninth edition, the Evo 9, is a highly loved model from Mitsubishi, and they have won several races in the past. So Mitsubishi is well versed in the rally scene of the industry. What we can look at on this one, so they have more models in this next lineup. Fiat, Lamborghini, even Bugatti. I've never came across a Bugatti from Welly, but it's good to know that they have the Maserati. So they work with a lot of manufacturers to outsource their products. Even Kia, even though it's the new logo, which is fairly weird, but in any case, Renault, and so on and so forth. So yeah, the lineup is quite big. But let's get back to the car, and the box, as you can see, it's like the old-timer the products. It's green, yeah, maybe this, but the format is the same. Okay, let's open it up. Of course, these boxes are notoriously heavy to open without damaging them. That is. Okay, let's set this aside. Yeah, and again, the standard two screws that hold this thing together. Okay, let's set this aside as usual. And yeah, so this is it, the Evo 10. In 132, if you guess by now. Yeah, this is really cool. The color, this deep red. Of course, I can see the usual issues, but as all others, this is fairly cheap, €5. And yeah, I never expect them to be anything more than the price. These are fairly cool for a mid-level collector. Of course, if you want the high end, I'm sure there are 1/18 scale or maybe even bigger with far more detail and far more greater attention to details and the manufacturing than these models. But for me, these are quite cool. I really like to add them in the collection and talk about them with you guys. Because I am willing to spend some money on bigger models, even model kits, and do them myself. But for these smaller ones, €5 is a reasonable price to have. Right. Okay. That being said, let's have a look at this thing. So from what I know, this is a brand new design. I think this is the new design philosophy from Evo 9, which had the front a bit more classical. This one is a redesign. So starting with the back, let's start with the back. Why not? Okay, so we have the wing, the arrow wing of the car. Of course, it has some manufacturing problems. These are die-cast, so these are not plasticky, or this is metal, and the mold had a problem and it turned out like this. But yeah, the stoplights, fairly interesting and detailed. Let me see if the camera can pick it up. Yeah, fairly detailed. The Mitsubishi logo. We have the exhaust pipes. We have... Okay, we will talk about the undercar, but for now this is where the license plate goes. The detail of the trunk, how it would have opened, the rear diffuser. Don't forget that even though basically this is a rally inspired car, this model is the street version. So the rally car would have been much more condensed, without back seats, without any luxuries. So yeah, we are looking at the equivalent of the road going car. But yeah, like I said, the rear diffuser, really interesting detail. Of course, it has problems with the molding, but interesting nonetheless. There is. Okay, I think this would have been some stops, but in any case, the whole body is boxy for the mid 2010s, I want to say, maybe even earlier. But yeah. Okay, going on this side, we have the fuel cap, which is missing on the other side, of course. Okay, let me adjust the camera. A 4-door. Yeah, so you can take passengers with you on a high-speed chase. Doors open. Unfortunately, I'm seeing a bit of a problem here. As of course, like I said, these are cheaper models. As you can see, the door swings quite a lot from this hinge. It's cool that we can see the interior, yes, but it kind of defeats the purpose of realism. But again, as I always say, it is what it is. We have the pillars, a bit of a misalignment of the paint. Yeah. The door handles, the mirrors. This might be an arrow detail, both sides. On the front wing, not wing, the front section. Yeah, going forward, we have this really cool detail on the bottom. From what I remember, these are turbocharged, and this is the front scoop that sucks in air, and this is a detail. As unfortunately we cannot open the bonnet, we can't exactly see what is the engine layout to suck up air, but in any case, I think this is quite an iconic look of the Lancer, of the Mitsubishi Lancer. But yeah, the new grille with the Mitsubishi logo and the front bumper, fog lights, the main lights, which again have a problem in production. Again, these things happen. Like I mentioned, let's have a look at the interior, because it is again really detailed. We have back row passengers, and the space quite interesting. But the interior, I really like. Let me see if I can shed a light on it. Yeah, so this car is manual. We have the pedals, the accelerator, brake, and the clutch. Really cool detail. The interior has the not touchscreen but the infotainment system down there in the middle. So this is I think it is 2010s, with the climate controls, the dashboard, and the steering wheel. Oh, we even have a handbrake, and the doors are fairly detailed. Yeah, this is a really cool model. Of course, as I said, it has its issues. I think a bit of paint spilled over the tires. The underneath is quite detailed, so I'm sensing an inconsistency with Welly a bit, because some models have highly detailed underneath and some do not. Maybe it's a manufacturing process, maybe it's a design choice, I'm not really sure, but this also has the underneath quite covered. So we see the exhaust, the whole pipe that comes from the engine. From what I remember, these are all-wheel drives, so the linkage is here. Goes from the front and also powers the back. Also this deep red color, really nice. Of course, like I always say, these things have problems, and for their price, they are what you get or what you pay for. So in any case, I really like it. This will be in the modern cars, not the classics with the Shelby and the Renault. But yeah, I like this model. And I was quite excited when I picked it up, waiting for the opportunity to unbox it and talk about it. But as always, I would really love to know your opinion on it. Is it worth the money? Let's have a discussion. And as always, in the description, you will see the link for the song and other social media. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe for future videos from the Rally March set of videos, and yeah, thanks so much for watching and have a good one.
And even if you try so hard, we're never gonna get this far. We're never gonna get this far. Trust me, trust me. And even if you try